kid is the poster boy of a sore loser. The poster boy of making excuses. The poster boy of cheap tactics. This is what a scrub looks like.
The only reason I am making this video is because I used to be a fan of ArcWizard CJ. So imagine my surprise and excitement when I came across him in a brawl match. Despite what he may believe, I did not quote-unquote try hard in an attempt to beat ArcWizard. I treated him like I would any other opponent and was willing to accept the outcome of the matches. Since when did we stop differentiating try-harding from attempting to win a set of matches in a competitive environment? What did he expect me to do? Throw out random heavies? Throw the match for him? Instead of adapting to my playstyle and learning to counter my moves, ArcWizard opted to complain and point fingers at me, saying that I was tryharding because I knew who he was, as well as making excuses, which is his second point on what makes a player a scrub. I believe that ArcWizard CJ meets all of the criteria for a scrub and more. Throughout this video and part 2, I will delve deeper into this ideology and try to prove my point. Every round ArcWizard CJ lost, no matter what the circumstances were, there was always a reason behind his demise. Either he picked a character as a quote-unquote goof, his controller was messing up,
Okay, everyone on present.
Bodied, son. Bodied.
Not even giving me the inputs I want.
The match was riddled with lag, or I was playing the best duelist in the game.
If I couldn't even guard break that. But yeah, Lurk is the best duel character in the game. I mean, he's literally the best character in the game.
Which brings up a controversial point. He claims that he won a majority of the matches, but then tells me to put the Zerk and JJ away, which were the only two characters I used during our matches. Why would he be telling me to put those characters away if he sauced me? Something isn't adding up. Another thing that doesn't add up, he says that I was reaching latencies of 144, but when I look at both the screenshots and the videos of our matches, I never even go above 60. He also calls Berserker the best duelist in the game, but this is argumentative because if we go back just 2 months ago, Ark made a video calling Conquer the best character in the game, not just for duels, but for the entire game, including fours.
I think it's Conk, you know, he has the advantage because he's the strongest character in the game, actually.
If I couldn't even guard break that. But yeah, Lurk is the best duel character in the game. I mean, he's literally the best character in the game.
It comes across that he simply uses that as an excuse to explain his horrid performance during those matches. Many of you know ArcWizard CJ as an intelligent For Honor YouTuber, one who constructs his videos with well-versed sentences and an overwhelming sense of humbleness. But ever since then, his ego has begun to skyrocket, and it's become harder and harder for him to accept criticism, even from his most loyal fans. But behind this flimsy shield of humility lies an overconfident braggart who refuses to accept a loss due to his own mistakes. What happened to the ArcWizard who practiced what he preached? What happened to the ArcWizard CJ who said trash players blame everything but themselves?
Shitty players blame everything but themselves.
Is that not what you did throughout our entire set of matches? You even blamed your grandma for popping revenge on a one-on-one encounter.
I'm saying though, this is the whole, like, it's crazy, bro, cause, like, yesterday, bro, here's what happened, bro. My grandma's preparing Christmas dinner. She's an old woman, so she needs my help preparing shit. I'm like, oh, okay, and I know she's an impatient woman, so you just heard her calling me on the phone right now and telling me dinner's ready at 3 o'clock. I'm like, okay, let me respect it. Let me go downstairs and help her. At the same time, I'm not just trying to forfeit this match, so I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm gonna just pop him in, beat this nigga.
And let's not forget the entire Splice Kenzo feud, a situation that you stuck your nose in despite it having zero correlation with you or your channel. While we're on that topic, you judge Splice for the way he plays during the duel, but during our matches, you do the exact thing you criticized and berated Splice for, kiting.
That's not all of why I'm upset, obviously. I mean, it's a play style. When I looked at it, I'm like, wow, he's playing like a dick. Yeah.
Literally, he told you just spam the dashing lights. Like, if you put.
You made an entire video on why For Honor was dying and that it was due to the toxic community, and you spam thanks and emote on a Conquer simply because he chose that character?
But I can't blame most people who DC when on the daily they have to deal with. Ganking, ledge baiting, purposely disconnecting to pad that young ego, light attack spam, group chat spam, whatever the fuck this is. Whatever the fuck this is. Viking grunts. I'm gonna taunt on him. Unfortunate for you, friend. You picked your strongest character and still lost. That's an L.
Then say you only did it because he knew who you were and wanted to beat you?
I know you're not having fun. Like, I know you're not having. Like, who has fun playing like that with Conk, bro? Nobody. Like, I know you're not having fun. You're miserable. You're making yourself miserable trying to beat me because I have a name in the community. Like, stop it.
If that's the case, can you prove that at all? But until then, they're just assumptions that he knew you. Who are you to tell a player how to play the game that he bought? Then say he's not having fun because he decided to go for a win, when the entire objective of duels is to outsmart and outplay your opponent and win the match. Your own community even agrees with me on this, as I have seen several comments on your most recent videos echoing my point, to which you typically respond with an insult or complete belittlement of the commenter. Before I forget to bring this up, a majority of your subscribers think that you shouldn't even have gotten involved in the Kenzone Splice disagreement. My favorite comment on your unlisted video, which it seems like you only unlisted because almost all of the comments don't agree with you partaking in this drama, has to be the one that imitates the For Honor quick chat system. Just in case you guys missed it, I'll link the video in the description that he unlisted so you guys can read the comments for yourself. As stated previously, Arc Wizard has a tendency to lie when his back is against the wall, making false accusations against players in an attempt to gain the moral high ground and make himself seem above the situation. We already saw the scenario in which he states that I had 144 latency alongside everyone else in the game, but
Everybody's lagging.
that was already debunked, and I'll show every scoreboard once more in case you guys missed it. He's even willing to go as far to lie about what he said in his own YouTube video, stating that he never said Conk was the best hero in the game, but that he was easily the top 3. We already know this isn't true, but I'll replay the clip once more.
You was like, oh, don't worry, I have all these matches saved. I'm
No,
like,
I
cool, you
saved
can
the
upload
first
them.
one with the Warden, and then the second one, or the last one with your T&D, where you just said I was playing Berserker the best duelist in the game. When I can go back in your videos and see that you also call Conker the best duelist in the game when you were playing Shaolin.
No, Conquer is one of the, I said one of the best. He is. He's top 3.
I think it's Conk, you know, he has the advantage because he's the strongest character in the game, actually.
He also says that Jong Jun has the largest health pool in the game.
Jang Jung has the largest health pool in the game, and
If he did any amount of research or even went into a private duel against a Shigoki, he would see that Shigoki has the largest health pool in the game. It's hard to find out if he actually has our matches even recorded, because he's had a differing response each time it was brought up. You either have the matches recorded or you don't. I mean, it just kind of seems like you're not sending it to me because you know how bad you did in them. If my channel's not alive and dead, why does it matter? Nobody's gonna see them. I'm just making it to make it, just in case anyone comes across it. But you're not sending to me because you know you did trash in them.
Just making it,
wait,
just
hold
make
on,
it.
hold on. Let's slow down here because you're talking really fast. I remember you yesterday explicitly saying when I said my hard drive was corrupted, which is 100% the truth. I can provide evidence for that. And then you picked Berserker, and I have those matches recorded. You won a minority of the matches.
And I even say in the party that if you have them, then upload them. Yet you continue to ignore me and continue to berate me alongside your sheep of a friend, as if that makes you seem like the good guy.
What I'm saying is that I have my clips for it, bro. What you don't understand. I was just explaining that. Second of all,
So
Shaolin is not even busted. Shaolin is A tier. What the kicker is, bro, is that one, you see how he's trying to hold that against because literally all he got, he has a dead YouTube channel. Nigga sounds like Squidward. And he's over here trying. He's over here trying to.
Your nose, my nigga. I need you to fix it. You sound like a fucking trap, my nigga. You sound like a fucking.
I mean, all I was doing, I just came in here nice saying, "Can I get those 1v1s?" Now you're insulting me. Just because I wanted those clips where I beat you.
What do you mean?
Yes, I did. I came in. You just called me Squidward. You also say that you won a majority of the matches and that I only won a minority.
Irritating.
I just not mean to back roll.
I'm off the map.
It looks like that hit. Probably you want to play some character that takes skill.
Be quiet, you're playing TND.
I'm sorry, I don't think
What I'm talking about.
comparable to JJ.
There you go.
That's
With
just your
his
opinion.
dashing attack being so much better.
But Jordan told you how to counter me. He told you just spam the dashing lights. Like if you put pressure on me, there's not much I can do.
Why didn't I get that?
Oh my gosh.
I've been wondering why my inputs were coming out so fucking lousy.
Oh, why did I tell you my weak points?
Nice to see there's still
Oh, there we go.
that was cool. Damage lights in the game.
Yeah, that backdash is annoying and I got nothing to track it with.
I had more health, I guess. That's fair.
Got deal with it.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Why did I just do that? That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Oh, that was a nice parry, bro. Bop.
Hold on a second, bro. Give me a second.
I'm gonna tell you so. Oh, I don't know why.
Yeah, my,
That's still a bug in the game where it just gives it to any like random person.
I backdash, but it's cool. I backdash, but it's cool.
You can't backdash it.
I just did.
yeah,
I
I
thought
have
you-
nothing to
Dude,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I see a lot of this happening.
Get
So
on
just
me. How?
can't really do much about it.
yeah, I need to start delaying those more.
That wasn't even my input.
Dude, Jaren,
You're
come
too-
on.
Don't say.
Look at bro.
I'm asking Ark for the res.
Ugh. Yeah, my
Break. Oh my gosh. Jaren, your echo's back.
I couldn't even guard break that.
Yeah, I don't play them all that. I don't really like playing the heroes that got like super OP with their reworks.
I mean, he's literally the best character.
Why would you pick Nabushi, Jaren?
Because I heard you tell Ark to. Should I follow through? Couldn't parry that, I guess.
I thought that could fucking
Yeah.
ability frame that.
Oh, that's my main. My bad.
I'm waiting for that Shugo rework.
I was recording footage earlier.
I
I
didn't think
had
that was
2
gonna
hours
go
of
all
footage
that way.
recording.
What happened to it?
I went to a fucking well fucking external hard drive.
What happened, Michael?
I lost.
Dude, that's so ridiculous.
I'm sad, bro.
What?
Oh, you don't get that GB? What's up?
Damn. Yeah, that nigga's the best duelist in the game. That's crazy.
I can't. Tiandi is one of my weakest characters to play against.
Damn, that nigga really is that. There's really not much I can really do against that. I gotta kind of just run from it.
After everything I just showed you guys, I'm still hoping you guys will be open-minded in this endeavor, as opposed to becoming blind sheep for Arc Wizard's cause. As stated at the beginning of the video, I used to be one of his biggest fans, but after our first encounter in that brawl match, I told him that I love his vids and that I was a big fan. I even told him good game, to which he responds with an excuse, saying I was only tryharding because I knew who he was. But as stated in Exhibit B, it doesn't matter who you are, your opponent is going to try either way. I'm going to stop talking for a while so you guys can read the messages all the way through. I never thought I'd be making this video, but it's funny to me that Arc Wizard has an entire series about defining scrubs when he fits the criteria for one so perfectly well. If he has the clips, I implore him to upload the Shaolin, Lawbringer, and Kensei matches. If he proves me wrong, showing everyone that he truly won a majority of the fights, then I will formally apologize. I want to end the video with 3 things. I went into his PlayStation Party chat, the one that he invited me to, and asked for those 3 fights myself. So, hey, yo, Chief, you gonna send me those 1v1 clips, the Shaolin Lawbringer?
What you talking about? What the fuck? I backed up.
In the comment section, you was telling me you had all of our fights recorded, so I was wondering if you had the one with the Shaolin and the Lawbringer, because I was gonna use those for a video, if that's alright.
We never fought Shaolin Lawbringer. I know that for a fact. I didn't even mean to throw that out, but I'll take my
You
oath.
played Shaolin and you played Lawbringer. And I'm saying those were the matches where you played those characters, not I played
Wait,
them.
are you asking me to give you those clips for a video?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I've seen your channel, bro. I don't think that's necessary at all.
So it sounds like you just don't want to send them to me because you know you did bad.
No, bro.
I don't think that's gonna do very much, bro.
I
Only
checked
views
your.
you get when niggas dislike your videos.
I checked your very riveting and alive channel, bro.
I know.
Well,
Yeah, here we go.
Eh.
So I mean, it just kind of seems like you're not sending them to me because you know how bad you did in them. If my channel's not alive and dead, why does it matter? Nobody's gonna see them. I'm just making it to make it, just in case anyone comes across it. But you're not sending to me because you know you did trash in them.
Just making it just to make it.
Hold on.
So it's not like I personally picked the fights where I won a majority of the matches and then left the others behind. I know I already stated this, but I'm willing to repeat it. I hope you guys aren't going to view this through ArcWizard CJ's eyes, but rather see this video in your own lens. Put away the sub count and view it from a logical point of view. I just want to say that I'm not making this video for clout, like he loves to claim, using that as a reason for anyone making a video on him. I couldn't care less if I get more subs, or even if my channel dies completely, more so than it already is. I already have my dream job and what I want in life. I'm just tired of seeing the hypocritical manner that ArcWizard CJ has began to behave in. This is the end of the video, and I hope you are now able to formulate your own opinion on ArcWizard CJ.